What's up, my people, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to discuss the one thing that's not cool in school, but you have to unlearn and relearn in the real world and in real life in order to be successful. So stay tuned. You know what, man? Give me a hug. I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all a lot. I just checked my YouTube account and I was gone for the whole month of May. Like, damn, I got a lot of stuff I got to put out now. So anyway, I'm here to talk to you about the one thing that you have to unlearn from school that you have to relearn and apply in real life. And here it is. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So shout out to my roommate Ricky, mi compañero de cuarto. We lived together in Spain when we studied abroad, and we ended up being roommates when we got back to LSU for our senior year. But anyway, we had a class together. I don't even remember the professor's name. She's irrelevant at this point. But it taught me a huge lesson. So we had A's all throughout the semester, 95 after 95 for me. I don't know what he was getting, but I know he had an A because he was smarter than me. And we kept getting A's on all our tests. So she gives a take-home test just as I guess she didn't even want us to come into class. She had some stuff she had to finish, so she just wanted us to do a take-home test. So we lived together. We like, all right, cool, we're gonna collab. So we literally collaborated on each question. Like, we went through it, and if we didn't agree on something, we would, really break it down and then formulate an answer together. So everything was my input, his input. Because she even told us you can work on it together. All right, so at the end of the day, we lived together, we worked on it together. We had the same exact answers. I mean, that's logical to me, right? Wrong. She gave us an F on the paper, y'all. She gave us an F on the paper. So when we got our final grade, we had a B. And so we hurried and ran to the school, tried to catch her before she submitted everything. And she was not trying to really talk to us. She was like, look, if y'all want, the only thing I could do is let the dean of students do it. Because she said this is technically plagiarism. And I explained to her everything I just said, that we lived together, we worked on it together. I was like, give us another test right now. We'll do it in the middle of the hallway. And, obviously we'll go to two opposite ends of the hallway. We'll work out the test. She was like, no, I'm not doing that. She was like, y'all worked on it together, but y'all put the same answers. I'm like, but you told us we could work on it together. So anyway, it lets me know that we get penalized and punished in school for copying, but in the real world, if you're in sales, if you're in entrepreneurship, you own a business, you're glorified, you're celebrated for copying. And what I mean by that is, if you know somebody who's done something and they were very successful at it, you're gonna reach out to them and ask them what did they do, and if they show you what they did and you apply it, they're usually gonna be happy for you. But in school, if you do that, you get penalized. And I'm not saying cheat off somebody's paper, but if you work on something together and you copy literally word for word what they had, then that's the thing. And even if you are copying somebody, if they give you all the answers to the test, if they give you the answers to the test, they will want you to succeed. But it's some kind of way it's not celebrated in school, but it's celebrated in the real world. But you're gonna spend more time in the real world than you're gonna spend in school. I don't know. But it taught me a great lesson. So every business I'm looking at how they market. Okay, I can probably apply it to what I'm doing. I'm seeing how somebody's handling objections with sales. I'm like, all right, they finessed that. I need to add that to my arsenal. So at the end of the day, you only get better when you copy somebody who's great. Everybody wanted to be like Jordan, so they would study his tape, study how he shot his jump shots. You study Tom Brady, you study how he stays in the pocket, how he's not able to get sacked. You study the greats. Everybody who's great at what they do, people want to copy them with hopes that they get those same results. So it was hard for me because when I graduated from grad school in 2017, I had to unlearn that. So it took me about a year to really unlearn that, to start applying and reaching out to people and humbling myself, because the only reason you're not gonna copy somebody when you get in the real world is because you're ignorant or you're arrogant. That's the only reason why. So just make sure that whenever you see something going on, it's cool to copy it, but put your own spin on it, because the uncommon denominator will always be your story. Just like I just told a story about my situation, your story will always be different from mine. So make sure you keep that authentic, because that's what's gonna separate you. Because there's millions of people who cut hair. There's millions of people who sell cars. But when you go to a car dealership, you're usually in tune with that person, not the car, not the specific location of the dealership. So remember that your story is gonna always be different. So when somebody says, "Oh, everybody's doing that," or "Everybody's doing this," they're not you. So your results may vary, and so that's why it's good to talk to the top 1% of that industry and figure out what they did so you get those results. So remember, like, subscribe, comment, please. I'm at 62. I want to get up to 162. by next week. But anyway, I got something special for you. So since you watched the end of this video, everybody doesn't watch the end of the videos, but since you did, I'm going to give you sales flashcards. I'm gonna give you access to all the sales flashcards I use to handle objections on a daily basis. All you gotta do is DM me with your name and email, and I'll go ahead and send them over to you. These are really good objections because I don't think there's gonna be any other objection out of these 20. I'll add and refine them as time goes on, but you'll have lifetime access to all these flashcards. So make sure you send me a DM, and make sure you send me a DM with your name and email. But that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.